By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of how you can meditate today and for the rest of your life. But before teaching you how to actually meditate, I want to give you a little overview of what meditation actually does for you. So, I don't think I've mentioned this in my previous videos, but meditation has completely changed my life, okay? I used to overthink a lot, especially when I was in 7th grade and 8th grade, because I was really insecure. So basically just anything that happened I used to overthink, and I used to think that if someone was just looking at me, I would think like, oh, they're judging me, or maybe I'm ugly, or maybe my hair isn't good, my clothes. I was really insecure, okay? And I believe that two things completely changed my life. It was meditation and working out, but for the goal of this video is to teach you how to meditate so you can achieve this level of confidence as well. I'm more aware of my thoughts. I don't let my thoughts control me as nearly as they used to do. And overall my mind is way more clearer. I have way more awareness of what I'm doing. I can stay in silence for longer. My focus is way better. Like overall, my life has just completely changed because of meditation. So, how do you actually meditate? It is extremely easy. Okay, I'm not sure if if you complicated it in your head, or people overcomplicate it on the internet. But this video will teach you how to actually meditate. It is insanely easy. You don't have to complicate it. You just have to have the discipline to actually show up daily. Okay, that's literally what I ask of you. You just have to show up daily, every single day for a long time. Because meditation is almost like working out, and I'll give you an explanation why later on. But for you to actually see results, you have to stick with it for a long time. Just for you to have an idea, if I've counted my whole meditation sessions, I would say that I'm around now 500 days, 600 days meditation. Not a streak, obviously. But I've meditated for a long time. And I believe that I have not expertise, but kind of some level of experience for me to teach you. So, first of all, it doesn't really matter if you're sitting or lying down. Okay, you can actually meditate lying down or sitting. You can even meditate while standing up. But for the sake of this video, I'll just say for you to meditate while sitting down. Okay. Do not worry about having a straight back. If you can stand straight for like 3 minutes without your lower back hurting you, just round your back towards the end, okay? It doesn't really matter. Position in this level, it doesn't really matter, like if you have a straight back or not, if you're sitting or not. It really does not matter, okay? I do think that you should focus on it like later on, but not in the beginning, okay? Second, you may have some thoughts of like, oh, meditation isn't for me because I have a really busy mind. I think a lot. I have a lot of things to think during the day. 1,000 excuses you might have in your head. I just want you to completely discard them and do not listen to a single of those thoughts. Just listen to me and do what I say, okay? You'll see it, you'll understand why, okay? So, in the beginning, if you're starting out to meditate, I would recommend for you to meditate 3 minutes a day. You might think that's a little, you might think that's extremely small, but things this small, like compound stupidly good in the future, okay, in the long term. So, 3 minutes a day. I want you to do that for a long time until you can get actually comfortable with it. And then you can increase it to 5 minutes after you can like sit for 5 minutes comfortably. You then increase it week by week for 1 minute. So 1 week you do 6 minutes, the next you do 7, the next you do 8, the next you do 9, the next you do 10. That's what I did for some weeks, and now I can meditate for 10 minutes comfortably. But how do you actually meditate? So, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're sitting down or lying down. Just close your eyes and notice your breath. By noticing, I don't mean control your breath, okay? Do not think of yourself as the person breathing. Okay, I want you to think of yourself as a, like, think your body as a machine, like you see in those like animes or cartoons, where the person is like controlling a huge robot and it's like in the back of the head just controlling it. I want you to think that you're that person. So behind your head, just think of yourself as the conscious. I want you to notice the breath. Again, don't control it. Just like close your eyes and notice your breath. Don't try to control it. Okay, if you end up controlling it, it's okay. Okay, just continue doing it. But the goal of this is to close your eyes and notice the breath. Literally, a thing that I do that really helps me out is just close my eyes and focus on this part of my nose. For some reason, it works for me, so you might as well try it. Yeah, you want to focus on your breath. Do not control it, and you'll soon notice that you'll start thinking like random shit. Okay, and that's completely normal. I still think about random shit when meditating. I don't believe anyone can go 10 minutes without thinking about random stuff. That's just how the mind works. But when you're starting out, it'll take you a long time for you to actually be aware that you're thinking. Okay, so maybe you'll start meditating for 3 minutes, and then by, I don't know, 30 seconds, you'll end up thinking of something. And then when the alarm rings for 3 minutes, you actually notice, oh shit, I was thinking about something this whole time. The more you meditate, the more that window of for you to actually be aware that you're thinking will decrease, okay? So in my case, for example, whenever I have like a really clear day, like my mind is really, really clear, and I go to meditate, usually it takes me around 40-50 seconds for me to actually notice that I'm thinking. And then as soon as you notice that you're thinking about something, do not get angry at yourself, okay? Do not think badly of yourself. Just repeat this in your head. Back to the breath. That's literally what you have to repeat. Like, as soon as you notice that, oh shit, I'm starting to think for a long time now, just don't like say a lot of stuff. Just say, back to the breath. That's literally what you do, and then you focus on the tip of your nose again, and then you do that. As soon as you notice, as soon as you notice that you've been actually thinking about like a random thought just came up, and you go back to the breath, that's 1 rep. That's what I was saying in the beginning of the video. This is really similar to the gym, okay? The moment that you're aware that you like have been thinking for a long time, that's 1 rep. The goal of the meditation session is 2, okay? You can either stack as many reps as you can, or you can go the whole time without thinking, but to be honest, I'll be like completely honest, I don't think that's even possible, but if you can, then congratulations actually, because that hasn't ever happened to me. And I'll be honest, there'll be some days where you'll hit like, 2 reps maximum, because your mind is just completely fucked. And what I would recommend for you is try not to eat before meditating. For some reason it just works. I believe it has something to do with carbs or just the nutrients we eat in general. But I found that whenever I don't eat before meditating, like I can go for a long time meditating and I actually feel comfortable and I can notice my thoughts way easy. It's just way better, okay? So that's just something that I do, okay? I don't eat before meditation. It just works for me, okay? It might not work for you. But that's that's something you should definitely try, okay? And yeah, that's literally it, okay? That's the complete guide to meditation. It is not hard. You don't have to watch a 40-minute video on how to meditate. If you just want to start out, this video will get you like a lot of time, okay? It is not complicated. You just have to sit or lay down, close your eyes, notice your breath, don't control it. The moment that you start being aware that you're thinking about something, just say back to the breath, go back to the focus on the tip of your nose. That's 1 rep. You stack as many reps as you can during the timer. That's literally it, okay? You just have to meditate daily. That's the only thing that you actually have to commit to. It's just doing it daily, okay? It'll be hard, you need discipline. There'll be days where you can't even, you'll just think it to yourself, like, just the idea of meditating will be completely dreading, like, it'll be so excruciating, but you have to push through it, okay? Even if the meditation session is completely ass, even if you go 5 minutes just thinking about random stuff, as long as you showed up, that's what matters, okay? I just want you to remember that. As long as you show up, the effect of meditation will compound over time. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you go meditate after this video, or tomorrow, or whenever you have free time. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.